Hi guys, it's me, Lauren Gell, and welcome back to the channel. I am so happy that you're here to hang out with me. If you haven't already, go ahead, like, subscribe, and follow down below. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you don't already know, we're doing an Ipsy try-on for the month of July. So if you're into videos like that, then stick around. If you're into commentary videos, stick around for the following month, or check out the video in my description box of a recent purchase or pass for the month of June. I love those videos and I want them to get more attention, so that's why I'm here telling you. Anyways, let me go ahead, pin my hair back, do some pimple correcting here, and I will come back to share what's in the box. I am back. I didn't do everything that I said I was going to do, so I apologize, but I did clip my hair back. And the reason I do it like this is because I don't like headbands, because I feel like they make a weird, like, lump with my hair in the back here. So I let it air dry, and this is what I do when I shower in the morning, because usually I shower at night. So the more you know. Let's just dive right into what I got this month. So the theme of this box is Passport to Glow, Vacay-worthy makeup, refreshing skincare, and then transportive scents. So beachy vibes. I got mostly makeup, so that's cool. So I can do kind of relatively like full face. But the one thing that isn't makeup in here is this Rose and Quartz Muse Mask. It's hydrating and a silicone-free treatment. So I'm almost out of my Eva NYC like rich, nourishing hair mask. So having one on standby is great. I also got this Dr. B Lab Hydrating Serum to Highlighter situation. I think it's like a foundation mixer. It says that it moisturizes and illuminates. It's a high luminosity hydration powered by ashwagandha root and camellia seed extract. This innovative serum infuses skin with antioxidant rich hydration for glass-like smoothness and glow with or without makeup. It says apply after your moisturizer, apply AM a dime size amount, and spread evenly, apply makeup as usual or wear alone. So I'm nervous about this because I'm an oily girl and I threw that. And also it's like 80 something degrees outside. But we're going to try it because why not? That's what we're here for. And yes, I have a job interview today, so this could go very bad. Anyways, I also got this Cinta London This Time CL Cheeky Flush Blush, I assume. I think it's a cream blush. Maybe. Yeah, it's a cream. It looks like that. Just a really pretty, like, rosy pink moment. I got an Il Makiage Black Card Lift and Curl Lengthening Mascara. I'll have to try that out. I wonder what the packaging looks like. Oh, that's boring. I thought it'd be, like, fancy. So we have that, which I don't know if I'm going to use this yet or not, because I have 3 that are already open, and I don't like to open up too many at once, so we'll see about that. But the last thing here is the Laura Geller Seasonless Staples Wildflower Wishes 14 Multi-Finish Eyeshadow Palette. Looks like this. I do love this packaging. It's kind of like the color story we got going on the back, which are like warm tones and neutrals. It says rich colors, superior blendability, seasonless staples, wildflower wishes eyeshadow palette. So palette packaging reflects the same, and then this is the palette. So very, very warm. So yeah, this is what we're working with. I think this is safe for like interviews, so we'll see how that goes. But anyways, I definitely want to dive right in, so let me prep my skin like I normally do, which is just throwing some brow products on, throwing on a little bit of like a matte primer in my T-zone because this is illuminating, so let me do that and then I'll be right back. Hi again, it's me. It's been a while. I just threw some L'Oreal Voluminizing the Infallible Brow Gel in my brows, and then I did put a little bit of my Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Universal like Upsolite Primer Balm on. I forget the real name of it, but anyways, we're gonna try this bad boy out. This is from Dr. B Lab. It's the Hydrating Serum to Highlighter. I'm a little nervous. It says that you can apply it in the AM a dime size amount and spread evenly, and that you can apply it under makeup or wear alone. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna try it out. I get so nervous. Something like this is good in the wintertime. For me, oh, it's pink. Whoa! Sorry. Something like this. Oh, it's sticky. Ew, do you see that? Ew, this looks like snot. Oh, it smells good. Okay. It's got kind of like a smoothing proponent to it in a weird way. Maybe that's just what's left over on... I'm gonna take a little bit more for my forehead. But it's definitely serumy for sure, and I kind of like that. This seems like it would be something that would be so good in the wintertime for my skin. For how tacky it is, it's not sticky on the skin. It sinks in really nicely so far. So I'm not mad about that. And it's like a little glowy. This is what we're looking like. I like it. Like, it's definitely glowy, but there is like a smoothing aspect to it, which is nice. Okay, off to a decent start. I'm curious to see how stuff lays on top of it. This smells so good. It smells like shampoo. Anyways, I'm gonna take a little bit of my One Size concealer and do some spot concealing because the stress breakouts are real. They're just so aggressive this time around. Part of it's because I'm coming off of my period, but the other part of it's just stress. Okay, this is good enough. And like I said, I do have a job interview today. It's nothing fancy. It's just a standby job until we figure out what's happening with my husband and I. Because like I've said, he's overseas. So just trying to figure out what we're doing there first. And then I had to leave the current job that I'm in because it was toxic. I just took my Natasha Denona concealer for my eyelids. Okay, I'm gonna take this Laura Geller Wildflower Wishes palette. And I think I'm gonna just keep it simple. I might play with the like greens in here. I don't know. But this orange is kind of calling to me, so we'll see. I don't know. I'm gonna set my lid first with this shade. It's called Aster. Okay, so I went in depth on what happened, and after I did this video, I realized I don't need to put my business out there like that, so I'm gonna do a voiceover for the time being. Basically, what happened was bad blood with my boss. We were friends, we're no longer friends, and it's fine. I'm moving on with my life. Long story short, the workplace was toxic. I didn't need to be there anymore. It was my time to go. So I found a job in the meantime until we find out where I'm going and how long I'm staying here and all of that fun stuff. Anyways, the shades that I used was Aster to set the lid. I tried going in with one of the greens, but there was no pigment, so I went in with one of the more neutral shades in the palette, and then I just went in and started building that in the crease, working it in, and you'll notice I went in very, very heavily because I could not get the pigment to show up, and I was getting frustrated with it while I was giving you my spiel on this whole situation at work. And it slowly but surely was able to build up. I'm not that happy about the outcome of the eye look, but it worked. Okay, so what you see here is I try to go in with a deeper shade. I tried to use one of the deeper greens, but it wasn't showing up. And this is me realizing it. So then I moved on and I decided to use the dark brown in this palette. I figured it was a safe bet. So what you're witnessing is me trying to build the shadow on top of that green, but it wasn't working. And then when I went to do the other eye, it actually started working a lot better. So I'm wondering if there's something wrong with the green pigments in that palette. So you're just watching me work on blending out that outer V, trying to blend it into the crease. I go back and forth because I couldn't get the blend correct. There was something with this formula that just was not cooperating. And I go in pretty heavy, and now I'm just trying to take one of the more neutral toned shimmers in here. It picked up really nice on the finger, so I tried to put it on the center of my lid and then blend another lighter shade into the inner corner of the eye, but the pigment wasn't placing on my eyelid really well as compared to when I swiped it with my finger. So you're watching me trying to build on it, didn't like it, didn't work, again getting frustrated, and so ultimately I just moved on and tried a different shade. And I will say, this pigment and this lighter shimmer worked out really well. It did wind up fading throughout the journey of this makeup look, but the initial laydown looked really nice, and then I went back in to kind of smooth out that crease so there wasn't too much shimmer in there. And for right now, the look is okay. It's not as pigmented as I thought it could be, but I never expect pigment with Laura Geller shadows from the ones I've tried in the past. So, this is me just trying to brainstorm what my next move's gonna be. Yeah, so I am fast tracking myself to finding some income before I don't have a job, which I literally, this is being filmed on Sunday, and then the following Friday is when my 2 weeks is up. So it's great timing for everything. I'm gonna leave this as is, and then I'm just gonna take a little bit of this one size, turn up the base blurring situation. But yeah, so that's where I'm at with my life. Everything has completely changed. It's been phenomenal. Things happen for a reason. Okay, update. I'm getting some texture. Maybe this isn't the foundation for this, but it's not cute. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay. I'm coming to terms that, like, I don't really care for this, but I have it, so I'm gonna try and use it up, I guess. I'm gonna take this Cinta London Cheeky Flush Blush. It's called This Time, and it is a cream, so let me, like, swirl it. Ooh, it's like a putty. Ew. Okay. I'm gonna... I don't know about that. Okay, anyways. I'm gonna try it out. Sometimes it's different with a brush. Oh, that's definitely different with a brush. Okay. I can make this happen. A lot picks up on the brush. Oh my god. I don't hate it, but it's nothing special. I should have known. Hi. I am back. Anyways, I am going to know some stuff around. Okay, so I did use my Natasha Denona I did use my Natasha Denona concealer under my eyes, and then the Universal powder from Lunar Beauty is all over my face. Okay, we're gonna go back into this. Definitely non-existent, but we're gonna try it. I'm gonna take that deepest shade again. Oh, see, it shows up underneath my eye, but not on the outer V. Weird. I did pause my Ipsy because I am debating on if it's even worth getting every month because of how many crappy palettes you get. Don't get me wrong. This palette, it's for someone. I just don't know if it's for me because it's really finicky, and I don't know if maybe it's just the makeup I used or what. But, like, for example, this eye doesn't even look as blended and as deep as this eye, and I did the exact same thing. It's like a whisper of color. I'll go back in and put that shimmer on top, which, by the way, I did try to use this shade first, didn't go nowhere, and then this shade is what's on my eyes, which I do like. Oh my god, I almost dropped this palette. Let me try and take Daisy maybe out here to try and blend them. I mean, it kind of works, but the reality is that this palette's very lackluster. Again, if you like a faint wisp of color, this would be for you. And on that note, I'm happy I didn't use the orange because, I mean, it seems promising, right? But, like, that seems promising, but I don't know if it translates to the eye. And maybe it's just I have the wrong brushes because all of mine are synthetic. I don't know, but I'm going to take this light shade here called Coneflower, and that's going to be my inner corner. And it picked up a lot. Let's see. Oh, see, that's pretty. You know what this reminds me of? That Winnie the Pooh palette from ColourPop, which I used to have. This is literally like a version of that, but the ColourPop one's formula was better. Okay, I'm gonna try the Il Makiage mascara. Why not? I know I said, like, I don't want to open it up, but whatever. It says that it's a lift, length, and curl mascara, so we shall see. I don't like the white packaging. It's gonna get gross. Oh, it's one of those. I don't know how much, well, it doesn't, I don't know how much curl you're gonna get from this, but we'll try. Let me get close. Hi. Okay. How do you get curl from this, though? Because really, it's not the formula, it's the wand and the packaging name or the brand name that you're paying for with mascaras. Most mascaras and like eyeliners and lip liners are typically made from the same very few factories. And I learned that from Marlene Estelle, who used to found Makeup Geek and was one of the first like makeup beauty instructors here on YouTube back in the day. So I definitely get the length with this. I have this one lash that will not curl. I feel like this is good for the lower lash line because the wand is smaller, it's a lot slimmer, and you can be a little more precise. So I will say I appreciate it for that, but I have length, I don't have curl from it. It's a very, very soft curl, if anything. So let me try this lash. This one's my, like, better eyelash, but sometimes can be my problem child. This one just, these lashes curve better, I don't know. Oh, I just got it on my face. Oh. How did I do that? Ah. On that note, I'm tired. I can't believe I just did that. That freaking hurt. I can't believe it. I totally wrecked this eye. So we're going to have to just come back to it. But let me just do quick like bronzer and stuff because I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm throwing a fit and I'm over it. I'm going to take my KVD Honeysuckle blush. This is the Everlasting Blushes. This is my favorite blush of all time. It is the perfect like peachy pinky nude moment on my little fair cheeks. But anyways, like I was saying, if you are interested in seeing like my favorite products to this date, let me know. Because I'm genuinely interested in those kinds of videos of like, you know, so many products get released, but what are you still using that was released a while ago? You know? So, if you're into that, let me know. Let me know down below. Just comment like faves or, you know, something like that. Something generic enough. But I don't know what it means. I don't like the lack of glow on my eyelids. I'm going to take my Moon Dust shadows. I should have done this from the beginning. I'm going to take Stargirl. Just this beautiful, like, white, shimmery moment. And I just want something to brighten up the shimmer on this eyelid. And the reason I love these, like, which you can't get this anymore. It was Holiday 2023 from Urban Decay. But the reason I love the Moon Dust shadows is even though they are super sparkly, they don't take away from the base pigment that's underneath. So I love using them as toppers for that. Because just that alone, like, yes, it's a little bit more whiter. I'm going to go back in with a little bit of iris. But there's something about that formula from Urban Decay that it's like it's iridescent and it picks up on the colors surrounding it, and I love it. I'm going to do my brows now and throw a little bit of something on my lips. I feel defeated. Okay, I'll be back. I'm back. My eyeball still hurts. I'm not gonna lie. My eyebrows could be better, could be worse. But this is where we're at. And it was a journey. I feel like every time I do these videos, it's a journey. Let me wrap up my final thoughts for you guys, because you wouldn't think I'd have this much problems with 4 products, but nonetheless. Coming in at my favorite so far has been this primer thing. This Dr. B Labs serum to highlighter situation. I like that it's almost like smoothing on the skin even though it's a highlighter. So, or not really a highlighter, but even though it's marketed as like a serum highlighter hybrid, this is really interesting, and I kind of want to test it out with a better foundation, something that I like more than the one size like beauty balm situation. Second, not terrible thing is the blush, the Cinta London Cheeky Flush blush in This Time. This was cute. I can definitely see myself maybe getting some more use out of it. However, it swatches poorly. But I also have the shade from Danessa Myricks, the Rosé and Brunch, so I really don't need this, but I think someone like my mom would really like it, so we're probably gonna let that go. The palette's probably the second to least worst. I mean, it had potential, but she's not that great. I went in so heavy with these freaking mattes to barely get any pigment. If it wasn't for these 2 shades, I would have probably hated it altogether. It's not even good enough to where I'd want to try out the warmer tones, but I do want to try out the warmer tones, you know? So I'll probably try that again, but don't think I'm going to keep it. And then this mascara. I'm going to try and work with it, but it hurt my eyeball. It's still throbbing. This, I will say, is phenomenal for my lower lashes. So I'll hold on to it for that, but I also don't want to keep a mascara just to accommodate my lower lashes, you know? I'm going to go on about my day. Again, thank you for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, like I said in the beginning, like, subscribe, and follow down below. Comment down below fave products if you're interested in seeing that lineup of products and me putting them on my face. Yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you for listening to me rant and rave. And I just want to say I appreciate you. So, without further ado, I hope you have a great day, night, whenever you're watching this. And I am sure I will see you in another one. So, bye. Why did I say it like that?